Hey guys. So, I'm 3 months post-op. I'm still battling COVID. It's been a long few weeks now, but I'm improving slowly. This is my first walk, like real walk, outside since I got sick. I'm in the field. It is. There's this really nice big field. I'm gonna try and make it all the way around at once. Before I got sick, I was making it around it 5 times easy. I had worked my way up. Now I'm like super winded. I may not make it all the way around, but I'm gonna try. I'm winded. I'm winded with minimal effort. I'm not exactly running really fast, but I'm going to call this an improvement because I haven't been able to really walk at all. I mean, even just walking across the room, even just sitting still, I was panting constantly. So now I'm panting with minimal exertion, but at least not 24 hours a day. Haven't run a fever in almost a week, so yay for that. Between surgery and COVID, I have hit the 30 pounds down mark. 61 overall from my highest ever. So that's kind of exciting. I'm happy about that. I got a ways to go, but I am noticing a definite difference. It's about 7 inches off my waist and about 6 inches off the girls. So yay, progress. I am trying to regain my stamina, regain a little bit of energy so that I will be able to go back to work. My doctor is thinking most likely the beginning of March I'll be able to go back to work. That's probably about right. It's been a long haul. At one point I spent a whole week in bed, literally like couldn't even sit up in bed, just laid out flat. So it's definitely slowed down my surgical recovery a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to get my energy back, but taking this walk is a first step. I'm still cold all the time. I really should have brought a sweater. I did not bring a sweater. That was foolish. Next time I will, because I can always take it off if I don't need it. I'm not as cold as I was immediately after surgery when I was just constantly freezing. I'm a little hoarse all the time. I've been hoarse for a couple of weeks. I think it's just from the coughing all the time. So at any rate, 3 months out, I am able to get my fluids down like I normally would. I finally figured out enough fiber to take to stay, shall we say, regular. That's been an ongoing battle to try and learn how to operate this new body of mine. And so what seems to be working now is 5 psyllium capsules a day. I take 1 in the morning and 4 at night. And I eat a couple of prunes every day. And I work on water generally about 60 to, on a good day, 70 ounces a day. In terms of eating, volume-wise, I'm probably eating about 1/3 of a cup at a meal. There is an order to it. So, number 1, eat your protein. Everything you eat has to have extra protein added to it, or at least just start with your protein. So that way if I fill up on the protein, that's okay. I got that really important nutrient in. Sorry, I'm winded. And then after that, I work on my vegetables. I eat very, very little in the way of carbs. No bread. I mean, I've had like a little nibble here and there, but honestly, one little nibble just to taste it is plenty. I don't feel the need for any more. My tastes have really, really changed since surgery. I had a terrible sweet tooth, and now I don't want to eat sweet stuff. It makes me feel sick, like really sick. Gotta lay down sick. My protein powders that I got, I have these 2 big tubs of flavored protein powder, and I can't tolerate the flavored protein powder anymore, so it's a good thing my husband likes their flavors because he's stuck with them now. They're about $50 a bucket, so I don't want to waste them, but unfortunately every time I try and eat them I feel really, really sick. I think they're giving me dumping syndrome, and for those of you who don't know what that is, basically whatever's in your stomach gets dumped right through into your intestines really quickly, and your intestines freak out and you feel lightheaded, sweaty, nauseous, weak, shaky, gotta lay down, we'll get diarrhea from it. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. You don't want it. Unfortunately, even though there's no sugar in the protein powder, it just, the sweet seems to be enough to set it off. So I've had to give those away. Luckily, my husband, like I said, likes the taste. So I am sticking with unflavored plain protein powder because I can add it to whatever I want to eat and it's not going to make me sick. I haven't tried anything really like sweet anyhow. I don't think, well, first of all, it's not appealing, which is kind of cool. That's neat. It also, I don't think I would tolerate it really well, and feeling sick is not fun. So anyhow, that's where that is in terms of nutrition. I've had my labs drawn. Oh my God. I've had my labs drawn. That's about a week and a half old, that bruise. Between COVID and its clotting issues, I am bruising all over the place. Big bruises from little lab draws. I mean, yeah, she had to take a lot of tubes, and no, I don't have good veins, but it's kind of a bit much. But at any rate, I've seen some of my lab results. I haven't seen the full comprehensive panel yet, but it looks like nutritionally I'm hitting the mark. This is a slow process. The weight didn't come on overnight. It's definitely not going to go overnight, but I have lost more in the last 3 months than I've been able to lose in a year without surgery. That's amazing. I am very grateful for this gift. It's a tool. You still have to work it. You can't just eat whatever you want. That's a misconception, that you can eat whatever you want, you just don't eat a lot of it. Well, you definitely don't eat a lot of it, but you still have to watch what you want to eat. Like if I got stuck on a plateau for a couple of weeks, just really, really cutting down on even the carbs in the form of vegetables, or cashews are rich in protein, but they also have carbs in them. Cutting down on that stuff made a difference and got me back on track. So I just choose very carefully what I'm going to eat. If I do want a bite of something, I will get a bite of something. I have learned that if we do get food from a restaurant, I pick what I want, because it's a commitment, because I'm going to be eating it for about 6 meals. If it's sushi, yes, I love sushi. Luckily, Stomach 2.0 also likes sushi. I get it made with no rice. So the sushi place that I like to go with actually substitute their shredded crab mix for the rice. So like 2 little sections of sushi, 2 little slices is a meal. 1 roll is about 5 meals. on average. I'm down with that because yay, sushi. If there's other stuff, I just have to be careful. I'm not going to get sick of it. Or say Les and I decide to go out somewhere and get a meal. If we pick something we both like, I'll just nibble a few bites off of his plate and I'm good. And then he has the rest of it. So it's teamwork. I have found that straws, which are controversial for bariatric people, straws are actually my friend. I get in more liquids with a straw than I do without one. And I don't find that I have a lot of issues with gas, stomach cramping gas from straws. So straws are my friend. I guess some surgeons are concerned that it will allow you to ingest more air. I find I actually ingest less air when I use a straw. So straws are good. What else? I can't think of much else. I mean, basically, at this point, the surgical recovery is well along the way. I do still have some nerve pain on my upper abdomen. It has not completely resolved. That may take a while. It's decreased a little bit, so I think I have hope that it's going to stop eventually. Basically, it just feels like a sunburn on the upper left quadrant of my abdomen. So it's tender, but it's not excruciating. I can deal with it. Scarring, I'm not worried about the scarring, honestly. I've earned those scars. And it's not like I'm running around in crop tops anyhow. Even at what I would consider my goal weight, I'm not going to be running around in crop tops. Hair. So far, I am not losing my hair. I am at the 3-month mark. That is typically when people do start to lose their hair. I have been really on it for protein. I get 90 to 100 grams a day. I do have to supplement with protein powder to reach that. I can't make it from food alone at this point. And I've really been trying to do that since like right after surgery. So far, I'm not losing any more than my normal amount that you would shed anyhow. I have a surgery twin. We had surgery the same day. She has not been as successful with her protein intake as I have, and her hair is falling out, she says, by the handfuls. And she's very alarmed about that. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. It's from malnutrition. There were some days with COVID when there was no way I was going to get in my food protein. It just wasn't going to happen. So I might have gotten 30 grams a day. But it wasn't for an extended period of time. So I guess we'll find out. But so far, so good. I still have my hair. I'm hoping it will actually grow a little bit longer with all the hormone shifts and everything after surgery. In terms of other hormone shifts, I'm starting to have hot flashes again. That is just most likely estrogen that's being liberated as the fat cells are broken down. That is expected. My hot flashes aren't as bad as they were before surgery anyhow. So I guess I'm going to call that a day, a report. So this is me checking in with COVID and also with 3 months after surgery. I'm going to be taking my pictures later today so that I have my starting picture, and I've been taking them at regular intervals, so 3 months is a pretty big interval. So at any rate, hello and greetings. Excuse me for the coughing. Yay, you can't catch this through the telephone or YouTube, so hey, we're good there. At any rate, here we go, checking in. I'll check in later on, further along, as we get along this road. Take care. Hope you're all well.